Hey there, it's Oren Weintraub with the Dale Carnegie 30-Day Challenge. We are applying one principle per day and gaining the willing cooperation of others. We are halfway there with day number 15. Let us know how has the challenge gone for you so far. Please leave a comment below. And if you're just discovering the challenge now, might I recommend that you watch the video called Dale Carnegie 30-Day Challenge Introduction and start today with principle number 1. Today's principle is let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Most Dale Carnegie principles, when we hear them, we say, oh, well, that's obvious. Not this one. This one we hear and we say, well, that's counterintuitive. If I want to influence people and gain their cooperation, don't I have to talk them into it? Why would I let them do a great deal of the talking? Interesting story. When I first started to train professionally, my number one concern was that I would not be taken seriously, especially by some of the more senior and seasoned participants, that they would not take me seriously because of my relative inexperience. To put it bluntly, I was afraid of being publicly discredited because I was young and I looked young and inexperienced. So I did the only thing I could think of, which was I became the most expert talker I could. I did Toastmasters, speech contests, I practiced giving speeches on special occasions in front of my family and friends, and I got pretty good, and I started to get recognized for it publicly, and participants listened to me, and this was all really good for me and my ego. And there were some unforeseen side effects. Participants were not really owning the material. They were, listening to it, but then, they wouldn't necessarily go and apply it in their day-to-day. And when we were calling graduates after the course, many of them didn't remember a lot of the material that I had taught them, which was embarrassing. When I approached my senior trainers and asked them for advice and coaching, they urged me to talk less and facilitate more. And I threw a tantrum. I said that's ridiculous. They're gonna hijack the session and take us on tangents, and then they're gonna say wrong things, and I'm gonna have to say it anyways. And now we've wasted all this time we don't even have, and who's gonna have to catch us back up on the schedule? Me. Well, when I finally got over myself, I went ahead and tried out the advice that they gave me the very next chance I could. And the most amazing things started to happen. Participants were so smart, and they had the answers. Many of them said it better than I could have. And if anyone did take us off track, which is inevitable, it was actually no big deal for me to bring it back. Not only that, but if a participant says something that's, quote, wrong, guess what? If one person said it, 10 of them were thinking it. And when we have beliefs or concerns or from our own experience that are opposite of what we're hearing, that's going to get in our way. Like we talked about yesterday, we can't have two conflicting attitudes at the same time, only one. So we've got to flush out those other misconceptions and address them as a group if people are going to get out of their own way. And that's exactly what happened. When I got out of my own way, the participants got out of theirs. And now they were owning the material, they were putting the tools into practice in their day-to-day, and they were seeing results, incredible results, in their careers, in their business, and their lives they could never have seen by me talking them into it. The word facilitate literally means to make easy. It comes from the French word for easy, facile. Most of us work way too hard to try to influence others and gain their cooperation, and often it comes from a place of fear that they won't cooperate in the first place. For today, talk less and facilitate more. Trust others. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. They will surprise you, and they will take ownership of their work. Please like and share this video with the people in your circles. It will make a difference to them. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel so you can be notified when the next video is posted. I am Oren Weintraub. This is the Dale Carnegie 30-Day Challenge. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for Principle 16.